Howdy peeps, and welcome to or welcome back to the channel. If it's first time here, welcome. Good to have you here. Just clean my glasses off quickly so I can actually see what I'm doing. And you'd think after all this time I'd be kind of competent at YouTube, wouldn't you? Oh well. Today's video is what I'm going to be doing for spooky season, as they call it. Now, I don't necessarily think of crinkly plastic going in the bin. I don't necessarily think of the Halloween season, Samhain, All Hallows Eve, whatever you want to call it, as some cutesy, Disney-fied, nice, lovely, happy party thing. To me it's far more traditional, which probably comes as no surprise to anyone who knows me, that I'm not going to go for cutesy, I'm going to go for, scary. So what are we up to? Well, obviously not scary in the slightest. The fact that I painted it probably is quite scary. This is a custom paint by numbers I had done, and painted myself obviously, of the wonderful and beautiful Miss Floor Jansen, in black and white. But as seems to be the case with these things, you send in a black and white picture for your custom and it comes back with colours. I'm guessing probably they don't have enough shades of monochromatic black, grey and white. Trying to avoid the joke about 50 Shades of Grey. Failed. So you end up with greens and browns and pinks and all sorts, but yeah, it works at the end of the day. I'm quite happy with it. A few little bits I need to touch up. Not in that way, you pervs. I notice the section across her forehead is a bit patchy, shall we say, and some other bits, but yeah, she came out quite well. Once I've made sure I've got everything touched up I want to get touched up, then I will run a coat of clear gesso over her, which is a matte finish, and then I will put some gloss over her eyes and her lips. So yes, this is part of what I'm doing for October, spooky season. I have several diamond paintings of authors, shall we say, and this is what I'm planning to do. So here we have Edgar Allan Poe, obviously. I say obviously, like people know who Edgar Allan Poe is or what he even looked like. Famous for the Telltale Heart, the Raven. Yeah, we all know, quoth the Raven, nevermore. So he's the first one I'm doing. And I have others of my favourite authors. Now I will grab what is getting ridiculously thick now, because I've got most of these double-sided. So not an author, yes, but not primarily known as being an author. We have, and you probably can't see because of glare, let's switch that light off, shall we? That's better. Yeah, Aleister Crowley, not a Satanist like people seem to think. He was actually an occultist, pagan spiritualist. Very interesting character. Plenty of documentaries and such about him. Some with more fiction than truth, but there we go. You might actually be able to see Edgar a bit better as well. I'm moving this out of view because there are some not safe for work ones in here at the moment. shall we say. Yeah. There's the second one, and there's also a couple that are going to be Christmas presents. So the second one, which actually just turned up today, I'm sure everyone recognises Stephen King. Some of the characters they might not. We've got Carrie, Pennywise, vampire from pretty much any of the vampire ones, I guess. Christine, or the Buick 8, but I'm going to guess Christine that's red. The cat from Pet Sematary. Of course, yeah, the usual kind of suspects for Stephen King. Not that one, not that one, not that one. We'll keep scrolling, well, I say scrolling, turning the pages until we find the others. Hello, Busty Buffy. Ba-dum. Hello, Burb. Yeah, well, there's going to be one that is going to be no surprise to anyone that I've got. Well, both of these probably aren't. Howard, aka Mr. H.P. Lovecraft. Again, me doing H.P. Lovecraft diamond painting isn't a surprise to anybody, let's be honest. The symbols that they've chosen to go with are big, or capital T, capital Y, capital L, up arrow, capital H, lowercase t, percentage, dot, dash, small h, hash, sorry, / m. And then you've got MC2, so MC squared. Very important there. And the one on the other side, yes, is another Floor Jansen. Yes, I have a problem, sue me. One, if I get around to it and I can cope with doing more of a similar theme. We have Christopher Lee in his iconic role as Dracula, which he played opposite Peter Cushing in, I forget how many Hammer horror movies. There's a, well, I'm nearly, yeah, might get round to that one. Was there another one? I don't know. I don't think there was. No, that's all of them, I believe. News. Yeah. So that's the plan for this spooky season. Just out of camera angle is my laptop and webcam. I do live streams every Sunday, 6 PM till 8 PM English time. You can work out from there for yourself. It's whatever you are, plus or minus GMT, the time by which all times are measured. And I will be sitting here probably diamond painting for the majority of it. I might whack the paintbrushes out and do a bit more on Athena over there. I've had enough of dabbing for a bit. That's what I call it, dabbing. Or dabbing, sorry. Keep forgetting I'm talking to the internet, and the internet isn't necessarily au fait with the amount of letters that British people drop sometimes, depending on their accent. The infamous bottle of water, which is not actually something any British person says. Bottle of water, or bottle, yeah. It's kind of a Londony accent. Anyway, so that's the plan. If I get time, I might do something else a bit spooky. We shall see. Yeah, I'm off for I've got the week off, the last week in November, or last week in October, so should have plenty of time to get them done. Anyway, if you want to keep track, tune in to the live streams on the Sundays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you've got anything to say, just stick it down there. Even if it's to say how much this video sucks, because it still counts as people doing clicky things on the video, which is just good. I love it. People watch the video or watch part of the video, leave you a snotty comment and think they've achieved something when, yeah, they have. They've made your video do better. Yeah. Anyway, yes, and click the notification bell and then you'll get annoying notifications every time I upload a video, which I try to do once a week, but yeah, sometimes life happens. I'm sure everyone understands that. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Enjoy your hobbies. Stay safe. Let me know what you're up to this spooky season. Have fun. Peace out. Rock on. Bye bye. Ooh.